The mesmerizing machine. Why industrial chains win on YouTube. Molten glass flows, robot arms pivot, and steel links close with force. Around the world, these machines move in perfect rhythm, shared millions of times online. Wide, single-take shots reveal motion too precise to fake. At the end, you will see why industrial chains captivate YouTube and what they show about human design. The story begins. We are drawn to machines because they reveal order being built in real time. In the swirl of metal in motion, our brains spot patterns, gears, belts, cycles. A machine takes raw inputs, molten glass, plastic pellets, steel blanks, and through repeated motion, transforms them into perfect outputs. That predictability reduces mental friction. We understand the cycle without needing words. Yet even in that predictability lies constant novelty. That dancing wobble of molten glass, a robot hand making minor adjustments, a steel link glowing with slight variation. These micro differences keep the loop from becoming monotonous. That balance, that repeatability plus subtle variation, is what makes the loop addictive. The camera acts as a silent narrator. While your brain anticipates the next beat, motion itself carries meaning. Objects traveling on tracks, tools repeating cycles, parts emerging fully formed. All of this is visual grammar. The best creators hold each cycle long enough, say 10 to 20 seconds, for your eyes to internalize the beat then shift. That allows you to feel the machine's rhythm. Industrial chains also compress complexity into a single frame. You might see dozens of sub-operations happening simultaneously, melting, casting, cutting, stacking. Yet the overall motion remains coherent. The viewer senses richness without confusion. The clearest creators structure things with from-to arcs. Raw becomes refined, molten becomes solid, fragments become aligned. The angle choice, orthogonal belts, side views, repeating axes, ensures that the cycle is readable. Consider molten glass flowing into bottles. We see a stream of glowing glass drop, stretch and fill molds. Then bottles emerge. The cycle repeats with fluid grace. Or plastic bricks extruded from pellets. Raw plastic emerges and becomes solid modules, one link after another. A robot pancake ballet might flick, flip, line up pancakes in perfect rhythm. Forging giant chain links, heavy steel glowing red, being hammered and shaped, each hammer blow part of a relentless loop. In car assembly, human arms and machine arms move in sync, bolting, aligning, rotating. These are not random motions, they are loops your brain wants to learn. Every cycle is a melody of motion. You watch one loop, then the next, and soon your eyes anticipate the beat. That anticipation becomes reward. That is why hypnotic machine videos arrest attention. The next section focuses on how the platform itself supercharges these visuals. In the architecture of YouTube, machines hold a secret advantage. Their promises are obvious. Show me X becoming Y a thumbnail with a conveyor perfectly aligned, or molten steel mid-pour promises transformation. The algorithm favors videos with high retention and replays, and industrial chains deliver both. These videos minimize dead time. Every second shows motion, parts climbing belts, robots rotating, materials flowing. Viewers rarely idle, because many cycles loop seamlessly, ending where they began. Replays happen unconsciously. A viewer might watch the same 20 seconds twice before noticing. That repeat count signals strength. Narration is optional in these videos. The motion itself is the story. That removes friction across languages and cultures. A factory in Germany, India, or Brazil feels the same. You don't need subtitles, chapters, or voiceover. The repeating process is a self-contained micro-story. Clarity is critical. Lighting, consistent camera height, perpendicular viewpoints to belts, all these help the viewer feel in control. If an object moves too fast or an angle distorts, the pattern breaks and attention falters. The creators who succeed pay attention to those details. They often overlay minimal metrics, temperature, speed, tolerance, to hint at a subtle performance stakes within the motion. Creators also release often. Factories run long and continuously, so each shift, each product line, each machine step can be content. That volume helps the algorithm learn the style. Channels accumulate library after library of machine loops, each reinforcing the niche. The recommendation system sees high retention, repetition, and shares, and amplifies them. Examples: Delta robot arms stacking parts, SMT lines assembling circuit boards, warehouses orchestrating crate flow, production lines transforming raw materials into packaged goods. Each operation hides countless subloops, but the viewer processes it as one unified motion. That kind of visual economy is rare in other content, but in machine loops, compressing complexity into coherence is the norm, and YouTube loves coherence. Next, we scale up from clean loops to colossal chains that signal power, rarity, and craft. When industrial chain videos scale up, they cross into spectacle. When you see glowing steel forging, molten metal bending, giant chains being shaped, or machines digging entire city foundations, all packaged into compact visuals, you feel energy, danger, and control simultaneously. These high-end works translate beautifully into thumbnails. Red-hot metal, sparks flying, massive gears turning, silhouetted robots in motion. They promise power in the first frame. That promise becomes a hook. Warehoused as machine. For creators, the playbook is clear. First, open with a macro tease, glow, steam, spark, something that previews the destination. Then zoom out to show the full chain. Upstream and downstream machines, conveyor flow, human operators, product output. The viewer understands the scale. Use 3 angles per operation: a wide to establish context, a medium to show the mechanism, and a close to convey texture, motion, and detail. But crucially, preserve the integrity of each cycle. Do not break the loop prematurely. Let the machine complete its motion before transitioning. Respect the rhythm. Overlay minimal metrics, temperature, RPM, cycle time, tolerance, but keep the footage so clear it speaks without them. Show small stakes. Is that weld spot off? Does that link deviate? When slight anomalies correct themselves, we sense the machine working, we see feedback. That micro-tension reinforces your attention. Vision, pick, repeat. Safety and cooperation are non-negotiable. Shooting in factories means distance, fixed camera positions, respect for operators, and safety protocols. The only movement captured should be the machine, not the operator obstructing. That restraint reinforces professionalism and trust. From a business perspective, this format is durable. Content is evergreen. Machines rarely stop being interesting. The international audience is guaranteed, and natural sponsorships abound: automation firms, tooling providers, industrial lighting, safety gear. Creators often monetize with affiliate tool links, factory tours, paid courses, teaching viewers how to shoot their own machine content. Examples: forging links with glowing red steel, rolling rivers of steel plates being shaped, machines digging tunnels for cities, synchronized assembly with human plus machine, industrial ink lines printing at enormous scale, cans lining up in perfect sync. Each of these operations packs complexity and energy into a visible chain and invites the viewer into motion. Machines as visual poetry. Machines threaded in motion are more than tools, they become visual poetry. Their cycles are rhythms we can anticipate. Their transformations resonate across culture, and their clarity sings without voice. When glass flows or chains form or robots layer precision, we witness the invisible logic of matter made visible. These hypnotic loops give us certainty in chaos. Each motion repeated, each input refined, each cycle resolved. They speak a universal visual language, one of motion, transformation, and order. That is why industrial chains don't just appear on YouTube, they dominate it. The next time you see molten glass filling bottles or robot arms stacking parts, remember, you're not watching machines. You're watching motion distilled. You are witnessing content powered by precision repetition and the art of transformation. If watching that glow or that belt click into harmony made you pause, even for a moment, then you glimpse the engine behind the boom. Observe machines, hear their loops, feel the rhythm. Let motion itself tell the story.